Today in this 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser, we're testing the fuel mileage. We're gonna test it against the window sticker, which says 23 mpg combined city and highway. We're gonna fill up on fuel at this pump, we're gonna drive a big loop, and we're gonna come back to this pump, and we're gonna calculate how many miles we drove versus how much fuel we used.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay, it looks like with the history here, it's saying the latest is 19.1 miles per gallon, but the previous best is 20.2. So this is a good number because this vehicle has 3,638 miles on it. This is a good number to compare to. This thing only takes premium unleaded fuel. So we're paying the big bucks today. 93 octane. Here we go. I don't think I've pumped 93 ever. I don't think I've ever got 93 octane. All right, so we just put in 4.5 gallons. I'm gonna give it a little top off. Okay, so we're full. So fuel economy, hold okay to reset. Okay, we are at 0. We just reset the total average MPGs to 0. Man, when I press the gas, I can hear the turbos spool up. It's so cool. It's not a loud sound, but you can hear it.
You know what gets me? Boys with their sounds.
Guys love sounds, okay?
Apparently.
Guys love especially a turbo spool.
We decided we're gonna take this car into downtown Columbia because
In Tennessee.
we need some coffee. Yeah, we're in Tennessee.
We're gonna make a coffee stop. And then I think we're gonna head into Nashville.
Yes, honky tonk highway.
Yep.
So we'll get in some highway, we'll get in the interstate as well, and some city driving.
See, what's cool right now, this total average is reading 25.7, but the engine just shut off as we're at the stoplight. So it's not like it's using fuel to keep us idling.
We're not wasting gas right now, and it's quiet.
This is cool, and it's quiet. There's zero vibration.
I'd say it's a pretty fair assessment if we're doing freeway, highway, city.
And this vehicle's broken in. Like I was saying, 3646 is what it's reading on the odometer right now. So definitely not brand new where the engine has to go through a break-in period. I think this is probably broken in and probably at its peak fuel mileage. All right, we're turning right now into the downtown Columbia Square, which is historic. So that's the courthouse. When's this thing been here since, babe? Like forever and a day?
I believe it was the late 1800s.
And they used to do, I mean, look up the history of Muletown, Columbia. This place is very historic, very cool.
We're gonna head into Muletown Coffee Roasters. They roast their coffee right here. Like you can smell the beans when you walk by. Small drip.
A small drip, non-dairy creamer.
Okay, why small?
Because I don't want a ton of coffee.
Okay.
It's middle of the day. I won't be able to sleep tonight. What?
They're closed on Sunday. You gotta take me somewhere else now. I've already got my heart set on coffee. We only drink coffee once a week.
All right, well, I guess we should have made sure that the coffee place was open before we came here. But there is another one right around the corner.
I think it needs like more cup holders so I can have like my smoothie, my coffee, my water, my later in the day water.
I mean, I feel like these cup holders are pretty good and they hold the coffee, like the cup,
I agree.
really well.
I think I just would like more for smoothie, coffee, water, kombucha, kids' drinks. I'm starting to feel a little bit more perky though.
All right.
This coffee slaps.
So we're on the freeway and we got up to speed, we got on the on-ramp, plenty of torque. I wasn't flooring it by any means, I was just barely pressing the gas, but this thing has some get up and go. Also lane assisted, I don't know exactly what they call it, lane keep assist. So the steering wheel is turning on its own, which is awesome. So what we're gonna do is just try to travel at a consistent speed while we're on the freeway. We're not gonna be flooring it and slowing down. We're gonna do our normal, typical driving, right? We're gonna be trying to just do a real world fuel mileage test, exactly how we would normally drive our cars. Well, we decided since we're in Middle Tennessee and we were going to pass Franklin, historic downtown Franklin, we took a detour and we're here. And we thought it might be cool to kind of show you guys a little bit of the Land Cruiser cruising through historic downtown Franklin. And there's the Franklin Theater, home of First Kisses.
I believe they played silent films in there. I'll have to look up the history on that.
First kiss.
Did you just wipe off my kiss?
No, I moved my mustache hairs because I felt like they...
Our Franklin detour is complete. We are headed to Nashville now. How are we doing on miles per gallon so far?
So after that little detour, it says 20.3 mpg.
Okay.
So, but now it's probably going to gain some because now we're back on the interstate.
So we went down a little bit because we were in a city with traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to hit that average amount and see if it hits 23, right? Well, by the end of this whole trip.
23 average, yeah. See, the thing is on the way home,
Yeah.
we're going to be on the interstate for a long time.
That's true, so that'll help.
That'll help a lot. So what's really crazy here is I'm doing 68, about 70, 69, and the RPMs are well under 2,000. We're at like maybe 1750 RPMs. To cruise at freeway speeds, any one of my other vehicles, I'm at least 2,000 RPM when I'm doing about 70 miles an hour. So that's gonna help with fuel economy as well. All right, well, we made it, and we're about to head down Honky Tonk Highway, which, I don't know, I may have just passed it. It's a little stressful driving down here because, you know,
It's a downtown.
it's a downtown. There's people walking, there's like obstacles, there's police everywhere, which is good, but I don't want to get a ticket. Okay, so this is Honky Tonk Highway. It is a little sketchy to drive here just because, I mean, we got these bike carts with like 30 people on them that are hanging off
That does
everywhere.
look
There's
fun.
people on scooters.
I think we got used to our country living. Every time we come down now to
Yeah.
like a big city, it's like, whoa.
All right, green light, people, no one's crossing.
Jimmy's stressed, can you tell?
Ooh, there's a Lambo. Get the Lambo. Look at that guy. No, the Lambo! Right
What?
there! You got it. I
am.
saw you got it. All right, we got off the main road there, which was unbelievably busy, and we are now taking these very less busy side streets to try to get back to the interstate so we can head back home. We are entering the 65 again, on our way back home, back to Columbia, Tennessee. Ooh, you can hear that turbo
I heard
spool
that
up.
kick in.
That was awesome. It was coming off, it was reverberating off the wall. So we could hear it
Echoed
really
a
good.
little bit.
Yeah. I love hearing that turbo spool up.
Why do you keep saying spool?
It's when it spins up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is spool
Spool
like
up.
a term that you made up
Nope.
for it?
That's
It's like a technical Toyota term.
a normal everyday term.
Spool.
Same with Turbski.
All right, so what's our MPG at now?
Okay, so we're back down to 20.4.
Okay.
We'll try to keep it normal and calm. Ooh, why can I hear that turbo so good right now?
Because of the spooling effect.
Yeah. All right, we're just getting off the freeway, and the odometer says 3742 miles, so 3,742. I think we were at 3638. So we're a little over 100 miles. The computer right now is saying a 21.4 mile per gallon average, but we're gonna go and calculate this manually in just a second. All right, we're at the pump, same pump as before. I'm looking at the screen here. It says 21.3 miles per gallon as the total average, and it also says 3,742 miles. So we traveled a total distance of 104 miles. So let's fill up and see how much fuel we used. Premium fuel. This is a heavy pump. What do you think, babe?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, we're coming up on 3 gallons.
Okay.
100 miles.
104 to be
If
exact.
we did 20 miles per gallon, oh, that's a good number, I think. We will give it a slight top off here. I didn't count or anything, but all right, here we go. Top off. $4.818. All right, so let's do the math. 104 miles divided by 4.818 gallons. So by manually calculating it, we got 21.58 miles per gallon on a 104 mile loop, which included freeway, highway, city driving. 21 and a half. That's pretty good for 326 horsepower and over 400 pound-feet of torque. Well, 100 miles under our belt, babe. What do you think?
I just can't say enough good things. I had a blast today.
Yeah.
I love the car. It was
Yeah.
so much fun getting to go downtown to downtown Columbia, then Franklin, Tennessee, all the way to Honky Tonk Highway on spring break of all times.
And I will say the car is very effortless to drive. And I think the more and longer you own this thing, the more you kind of learn all the buttons
Yeah.
and features and
All the
computer
little
system
tricks.
and the lane assist and the cruise control and all that stuff. It all works really, really well. But overall, the fuel mileage
Yeah.
is the whole point of this
That
video.
was pretty spot on with what the Monroney said, the sticker.
Window sticker. Said 23 average, and we got 21.6 basically. I feel like that's well within the margin of error.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. If this was my vehicle and I was pushing 326 horsepower, over 400 pound-feet of torque, and I was getting 21 and a half average miles per gallon.
And that's stop and go traffic in Nashville.
And it's fun to drive.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it just makes those stressful driving situations when you're downtown a little easier. The car is effortless, it gets out of the way, and you get to focus more on obstacles and things like that you need to avoid. Whereas if we were driving one of our older 2005 vehicles,
Yeah. Yep.
you know, they're a little more harsh and loud and
And they don't have all the fancy cameras to figure out, like, you know,
Yeah.
like you said, the obstacles of just downtown living.
So that being said, we loved it. It was a really fun trip, and we're really happy that we got to do this. And so if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It really helps this video and the channel. And if you've watched this far and you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Ferris with One Road
And we will see you
in the next one.